Introduction. What does it mean to live a life that heaven notices? How can your prayers, your generosity, and your choices align with God's heart? In Matthew chapter 6 and chapter 7, Jesus unveils secrets that could change everything. Will you dare to follow his radical teachings? Get ready for words that challenge, inspire, and pull you into a story brimming with suspense and eternal stakes. Matthew chapter 6, Living for Heaven's Eyes. Jesus stood before a restless crowd, his voice steady yet piercing, as if he could see their hidden motives. When you do good, he began, don't parade it for applause. If you give to the poor with trumpets blaring, you've already got your reward, empty praise. But give in secret, and your Father, who sees what's hidden, will reward you in ways that echo through eternity. The crowd leaned closer, hearts racing. What kind of reward awaited in secret? He shifted to prayer, his tone carrying a warning. Don't pray like the hypocrites, standing in synagogues or on street corners to be admired. Their reward fades with the crowd's cheers. Go to your room, close the door, and pray to your Father in secret. He hears, and his reward is waiting. The people murmured, what power lay in these private moments? Then, Jesus paused, the silence heavy with expectation. Pray like this, he said, and taught a prayer that felt like a bridge to heaven. Our Father in heaven, may your name be holy. Let your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive our debts, as we forgive those who owe us. Let us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. The words hung in the air, sparking wonder. Could such a simple prayer unlock God's will? Jesus pressed on, his voice sharp. Forgive others, or your Father won't forgive you. Hold a grudge, and you're trapped. The crowd shifted, uneasy. Was forgiveness the key to freedom? The question lingered, unanswered. He turned to fasting, his words cutting through pretense. When you fast, don't look miserable like the hypocrites, showing off their hunger. Wash your face, comb your hair, and let only your Father know. His reward is greater than human praise. The crowd wondered, what could these hidden acts unlock? Then came a teaching that gripped them like a storm. Don't hoard treasures on earth, where moths eat, rust destroys, and thieves steal. Store treasures in heaven, where nothing can touch them. Your heart follows your treasure. The wealthy clutched their cloaks, uneasy. What treasures lasted forever? Jesus' eyes seemed to pierce their souls. The eye is your body's lamp. If your eyes are clear, your whole being shines. If they're clouded, darkness consumes you. And if your light turns dark, how deep that darkness is. A chill ran through the crowd. Were their hearts full of light or shadow? No one can serve two masters, he declared. You'll love one and hate the other. You can't serve God and money. The words stung, and the crowd grew quiet, wrestling with their loyalties. Jesus softened, pointing to the sky. Look at the birds. They don't plant or harvest, yet your Father feeds them. Aren't you worth more? Can worrying add a single hour to your life? He gestured to the wildflowers nearby. They don't toil, yet not even Solomon in his splendor was dressed like them. If God clothes the grass, here today and gone tomorrow, won't he clothe you? You of little faith? Stop chasing food, drink, or clothes. Your Father knows you need them. Seek his kingdom first, his righteousness, and everything else will come. Don't worry about tomorrow. Today's troubles are enough. The crowd stood spellbound, caught in the suspense of a life free from worry. Could they trust like that? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Produced by Mr. Kingsuccess, Iweta, Onoriode. Matthew chapter 7. Choices that shape eternity. Jesus' voice grew sharper, cutting through the crowd's thoughts like a blade. Don't judge others, or you'll face judgment. The measure you use will be used on you. Why fuss over a speck in your brother's eye when a plank blocks your own? Hypocrite, clear your own vision first, then help your brother. The people exchanged glances, convicted. Were they blind to their own faults? The tension hung heavy. He spoke with mystery, his words cloaked in warning. Don't give holy things to dogs or pearls to pigs. They trample them and attack you. The crowd whispered, confused. Who were the dogs? What pearls was he guarding? The riddle left them uneasy, searching for answers. Then, like sunlight breaking through clouds, Jesus offered hope. Ask, and you'll receive. Seek, and you'll find. Knock, and the door will open. Everyone who asks gets, who seeks finds, who knocks enters. Would you give your child a stone instead of bread? or a snake instead of a fish? If you, imperfect as you are, give good gifts, how much more will your Father in heaven give to those who ask? The promise sparked excitement, but what would they dare to seek? Jesus' voice steadied, commanding attention. Do to others what you want them to do to you. This sums up the law and the prophets. The crowd nodded, but his next words shook them. Enter through the narrow gate. The road to destruction is wide, and many take it. The road to life is narrow, and few find it. A hush fell. Which path were they walking? The suspense tightened their hearts. Beware of false prophets, Jesus warned, his eyes scanning as if spotting wolves in the crowd. They look like sheep but are ravenous inside. You'll know them by their fruit. Good trees don't bear bad fruit, nor bad trees good fruit. Every tree that fails is cut down and burned. The crowd shivered. Who could they trust? What fruit did their lives show? The air grew thick as Jesus spoke of a coming day. Not everyone who calls me Lord will enter the kingdom of heaven. Only those who do my Father's will. Many will say, didn't we prophesy, cast out demons, do miracles in your name? But I'll say, I never knew you. Go away, evildoers. Gasps echoed. Could their deeds be worthless? The thought chilled them. Jesus closed with a story that felt like a storm on the horizon. Whoever hears my words and acts on them is like a wise man who built his house on rock. Rain poured, floods rose, winds raged, but the house stood firm. But whoever hears and ignores my words is like a foolish man who built on sand. Rain came, floods rose, winds blew, and the house crashed in ruins. The crowd pictured the collapse, hearts pounding. Would their lives stand or fall? When Jesus finished, the people were stunned, his authority shaking them to their core, unlike any teacher they'd known. Questions swirled, hearts raced. What would they do with these words? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Produced by Mr. Kingsuccess, Iweta, Onoriode. Closing remark. What a thrilling ride through Jesus' teachings. Words that challenge your heart and shake your soul. Will you choose the narrow path? Will your life stand firm? Don't miss what's next. Subscribe now and share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know how these words move you. Produced by Mr. Kingsuccess, Iweta, Onoriode. Join us for more.